You see that my mindset, it's crazy. You could become a billionaire, you hold at the right amount, but your money, I'm not telling you what to do, not financial advice, but if you have 100K something, sell 90K, leave 10K shares in there, help our company, be the change for the world, vision of the world. That's a beautiful thing. Let's get back to topic, Hugh, trans insurance, man. Let me bring this up too. But yeah, it's gonna be, I'll give it a little bit funny at the end, and of course, like every Ocugen video, I'll end it with a banger from Mr. Farmer himself. But this is what I want to talk about BARDA, because BARDA, they tweeted today the relationship with Jubilant HollisterStier. If you guys been noticing, they're still our partner. People say, oh, they're partner for Covaxin, and Covaxin died already. Well, that's what your belief is, but COVID is going to be around forever. They already unleashed the virus to the world. So, if it mutates again, guess who's going to be on top of it? Our company. And people say, oh, they didn't produce Covaxin, so therefore their partnership terminated. According to who? Come on. Unless you hear it from Jubilant themselves, unless you hear it from Ocugen, our company, their partnership is still fully intact. And when BARDA came out today, saying, they could do a ribbon cut, their partner, it got me really excited. Check out this tweet, and that's what I'm talking about. As of 2024, nothing changed. Ocugen is still partnered with Jubilant. Unless you hear from the company, both companies, then take that. But until then, anything that you hear about, we're not making any traction with Jubilant, that's all bullshit. So stop listening to idiots. And BARDA, I'm bringing up this too. I got this from Grandpa. I call him Grandpa because he's in jiu-jitsu, and he's old, but he can break arms and necks and shit like that. So anyone that does jiu-jitsu, you guys know what I'm talking about. Old, young, don't matter. You put the hard training work in, you can break some serious arms, leg, or whatever you want to break. Respect. Anyway, Grandpa, shout out to you. So phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we passed phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Right now, in my humble opinion, not financial advice, we are at phase 4. What is phase 4? Contract negotiations. Enter into negotiation with the government to determine funding and other details of your contract. I believe we got some partnership. We work with another company, and they took care of the paperwork, present our data, and submit it to BARDA. So we're just pending on that and see if we get any kind of funding. I am a high believer that we will get some kind of funding for our infectious disease department, which is COVID. Inhale instead of any needles, because people nowadays, they don't want no needles, jabbed into their arm. That's the old ways. But I believe that's our ACU 500, ACU 510. That's our infectious disease department. Go onto our website, take a look at that, you guys, because it's getting serious. So phase 1, you guys know about it. 2, 3, we passed all that already. Phase 4, so 1, 4. Now we in the pending period. The pending period for all the fake bulls, it drives them crazy, because every darn day they want the stock price go up 30%, 40%, 50%, so they can toot and boot it. That's just their main agenda, their main objective. And they can talk like they're bulls in the long run. But I see y'all true color, bullshitter. Don't be a bullshitter. But if you work to sell, like I said, keep 10%, keep 20% for a long run, because that can be generational wealth for your next generation, your kids, your grandkids, or maybe an organization that you want to help dogs. You're a dog lover, like how I am. Dedicate your organization that's going to save dogs.